is a CBS 4 News update.
Good morning. I'm Lauren Pastrana. 3 Miami-Dade police officers are injured after responding to a call of shots fired. They were ambushed by a gunman. Officers responded to the call last night, and when they arrived on scene, they found shell casings in a home's backyard. When police entered the home, they were confronted by a gunman who opened fire. The suspect barricaded himself inside the home and eventually surrendered. Those officers were treated on the scene. City of Miami police are still looking for a hit-and-run driver who struck and injured a 7-year-old boy. CBS 4 obtaining news surveillance video of the car they believe struck Jalen Smith. Investigators say it was seen driving around the neighborhood after the boy was hit near Northwest 6th Court and 69th Street back in July. CBS 4's Peter Dench showed the boy a photo of that car.
Sure, you recognize that?
Yeah.
This is a car that hit you.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jalen?
He should go jail.
He should go to jail?
Yeah.
You think he should have stopped after hitting you?
Yeah.
Police believe it's a white or silver Chevrolet Impala or Lumina with silver chrome rims and dark tinted windows. If you can help, call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS. A group of South Florida first responders will be waking up at home after spending days helping survivors of Hurricane Dorian. Members of the City of Miami Fire Rescue and the Miami-Dade Fire Department arrived in Port Everglades late last night. They've spent 4 days doing integral work to bring supplies to the islands, and they say they accomplished a lot.
Well, we went with a goal in mind, is to try to save it, what we can find, and try to do the best that we can for that community that has been through a big disaster, and we accomplished our goals.
And as far as what we did, the City of Miami and Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, we both wanted to just combine our forces and go over there and do as much as we could for as many people as we could. So we were tasked with the east end of Grand Bahama Island.
Hand out about 2,800 meals and some water. We did a lot of searching and home searches and grid searches. And
comforting people, too.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Well, we were able to clear all the structures at the east end of Grand Bahama Island and just ensure that there weren't any civilians that were still out there that were endangered, that were injured or trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, no word on if they will be returning to the Bahamas anytime soon. Also on board the ferry that arrived last night, 288 Bahamian citizens and 108 U.S. citizens.
Now, CBS 4 weather with meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez.
Good Wednesday morning. We're waking up with plenty of clouds as we look here from our Miami camera. 84 in Miami, 83 in Fort Lauderdale, 83 in Key West. We've been mainly dry with just a few isolated showers moving across parts of the Keys. Breezy though, and already seeing the winds out of the northeast, 8 to 13 miles an hour. Throughout the day, highs in the low 90s, and there could be some brief showers due to that breeze. Gusty at times, gusts as high as 20 to 25 miles an hour, leading to hazardous boating and beach conditions. So yes, at small craft caution continues. Seas 2 to 5, choppy conditions on the bays. And we also have a high risk of rip currents through Friday. Swimming is not recommended. Stay out of the water. The UV index is very high as well. For tonight, warm breeze, some showers, upper 70s. Watching a disturbance here near the southeast Bahamas, a trough of low pressure. And right now, the Hurricane Center is giving it a 20% chance, a low potential of development as it moves west-northwest. Tomorrow, Thursday, likely bringing periods of heavy rain to the Bahamas, and then by Friday into the weekend, we will likely see more of that wet weather. In fact, the Hurricane Center is giving this a medium potential, a 60% chance of becoming a tropical cyclone as it moves here into the general area of the Florida Straits, South Florida, or into the eastern Gulf of Mexico over the next 5 days. So likely around this weekend is when conditions could become a little more favorable. Regardless of development, we are seeing a lot of moisture headed our way, and also, unfortunately for the Bahamas, leading to some more showers and storms here where the recovery efforts continue. And we are going to see that moisture right over us as we head into Friday, Saturday, and even the weekend through Sunday, as a front will likely just trap that moisture and keep it across our state. So breezy through tomorrow with a few showers here and there, but late tomorrow, Friday, we'll start to really bump up the rain chance. It is looking soggy through Saturday with gusty downpours and a mix of sun and storms Sunday. Lauren.
Lisette, thanks. That's the news for now. You can always find us on CBSMiami.com and tune into CBS 4 News at 5, 6, 7, and 11 for all of today's important headlines.